After 60, the moment you stop chasing and carry yourself with quiet dignity, he'll feel the loss so deeply that even if he's with someone else, he'll want you back. Ladies, let's face it, at this stage of age, you don't waste time on illusions anymore. You've seen enough of life to know this. Men often realize what they lost only when it's no longer theirs. And the truth? If you hold your ground, if you carry yourself with quiet dignity instead of chasing, he will feel that loss so deeply, even another woman by his side won't fill the emptiness. Because real value isn't in youth or constant giving. It's in the calm strength of a woman who knows her worth. That strength lingers in his memory, and it makes him wonder, regret, and yes, beg for another chance. Hi, welcome back to Journey After 60. In today's video, we're going to talk about something many women secretly wonder. What makes a man regret losing you and even beg you to come back, no matter who he's with now? Before we begin, if you believe self-worth is the foundation of lasting love after 60, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more elderly insights. So, let's get into the very first truth. It starts with the one thing no man can forget: the dignity of a woman who refuses to beg, refuses to shrink, and shows him, without words, that she was the best chapter of his life. 1. Live for yourself more. After 60, one of the most powerful truths you can embrace is this: the moment you stop chasing, a man begins to notice what he has lost. Many women believe that the way to win a man back is by reminding him, reaching out, or showing him all the ways life was better with you. But the reality is, the harder you try to prove your value, the easier it becomes for him to ignore it. True regret is born not when you beg for attention, but when you remove it completely. A woman who reclaims her life after heartbreak does something unforgettable. She invests her time in herself, her health, her friendships, her peace of mind, instead of pouring it into a man who walked away. That quiet decision to live fully, without apology, unsettles him more than any message, call, or plea ever could. Because deep down, every man knows this truth: the woman who can stand strong without him is the woman he cannot replace. When you stand still in your dignity, he is forced to see what he abandoned. And if he is with someone else, that comparison becomes even sharper. The newness of another relationship will fade, but the memory of your strength, your wisdom, and your quiet confidence will echo louder with time. A man may not admit it out loud, but inside, he will long for the stability and depth he once took for granted. So the first key is stop chasing and start living, because nothing makes a man look back more than realizing you moved forward without him. And as we move into the next truth, you'll see that it's not just about what you stop doing. It's about how you choose to guard your emotions and set unshakable boundaries in this season of life. Number 2, mastering emotional calm. The woman who does not let her emotions control her. After 60, life has already tested you with loss, heartbreak, and countless disappointments. And yet the way you carry yourself in the storm is what lingers in a man's mind long after he has gone. If you explode, plead, or attack, he feels justified in leaving. But if you remain calm, steady, grounded, unshaken, that calm becomes his mirror. It forces him to see his own chaos and wonder why he ever walked away. Men rarely regret the woman who cries and begs, but they always remember the one who kept her dignity while holding her emotions with grace. It unsettles them because most expect drama, confrontation, or desperation when they move on. What they don't expect is silence, composure, and a steady presence that says, "I will not lose myself just because you lost sight of me." That unexpected strength often makes a man's new relationship look shallow and immature in comparison. My old friend, Clara, her husband left after 25 years, swept away by a younger woman's attention. Everyone thought Clara would collapse. Instead, she didn't fight, didn't curse, didn't chase. She simply said, "I wish you well," and carried on with her life. Months later, the younger woman grew demanding, insecure, jealous, and Clara's calm became the haunting contrast. Her husband admitted privately, "I thought I'd be free, but I can't stop thinking about how peaceful life was with her." That calm, that quiet emotional control made him question everything. Emotional mastery is not about suppressing your feelings. It's about refusing to let someone else's choices steal your inner peace. You can feel the pain, you can cry in private, but when you stand in public with composure, it sends a clear message. You are stronger than the situation, and no man defines your worth. That image stays with him, gnawing at his conscience, reminding him of the woman he underestimated. So, while another woman may offer him excitement or novelty, she cannot compete with the serenity of a woman who has mastered herself. And sooner or later, he will feel the difference in the arguments he faces, in the insecurity he senses, in the contrast between chaos and calm. That realization is what makes him turn back, not because you asked, but because your peace showed him what he cannot replace. If you believe that calm strength is a woman's greatest power after 60, save this video now so you can come back to it whenever you need a reminder that dignity always speaks louder than desperation. So while calm composure makes him question what he lost, it isn't always enough, because without clear boundaries, peace can be misunderstood as weakness. That's why the next truth is about the lines you must draw after 60. The very lines that make a man respect you and feel the weight of your absence. 3 boundaries that turn regret into respect. The reason some men never come back is not because they stopped loving you, it's because you never taught them how to respect you. Love without respect fades. But respect without love? That can still plant the seed of regret. And nothing triggers regret in a man more deeply than realizing he cannot cross your boundaries anymore. From the research I've gathered over the years, this isn't just theory. The numbers back it up. In a 2022 relationship survey by Psychology Today, nearly 68% of divorced men admitted that they only realized the value of their former partner after she began setting clear boundaries and stopped responding to them as before. After 60, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They are gates that guard your peace, your time, and your energy. And when a man sees that you've built those gates, firm but fair, it changes how he remembers you. He may have left thinking you would always be there, waiting, open, easy to reach. But the moment he discovers that access is gone, that his words or presence no longer carry the same weight, it unsettles him. Suddenly, he realizes he lost not just a woman, but the privilege of being close to her. How many women, after a breakup, leave the door cracked open? They answer late-night calls. They agree to just talk. They allow apologies that never come with change. And what happens? The man moves on without consequence, certain she'll always be there. But when you, as a woman of wisdom, close that door with dignity, you rewrite the story. He no longer has the comfort of your presence to fall back on, and that absence stings sharper than any confrontation. Boundaries are not about punishing him. They're about honoring yourself. When you no longer allow disrespect, half-love, or breadcrumb attention, you send the clearest message of all. Only a man who values me deeply has a place here. That message doesn't just protect your heart, it makes him see what he threw away. So the third key is this: create boundaries that cannot be crossed. Because the man who once took you for granted will feel the full weight of regret when he discovers your life is no longer his to enter. Have you ever drawn a clear boundary that made a man finally realize your true value? Share your story in the comments. Your experience could be the encouragement another woman needs today. While firm boundaries force a man to respect what he lost, but respect alone doesn't always make him beg to return. The deepest pull comes from something greater, the inner transformation that proves you were never replaceable in the first place. For transformation that makes you irreplaceable. When you're over 60, change doesn't have to mean slowing down. It can mean surprising everyone, including the man who left you. Maybe he thought your best years were behind you, but when he sees you healthier, smiling more, and actually enjoying life again, it hits him in a way he can't ignore. That kind of transformation, when you look stronger and happier than you did with him, plants a regret that no words from you ever could. This transformation is not about revenge, nor about making him jealous. It's about proving to yourself that life after heartbreak can be richer than life before it. And paradoxically, that very growth is what pulls on his conscience the hardest. A man may leave thinking he's moving on to better, but when he sees you becoming healthier, more joyful, and more fulfilled without him, the contrast is unbearable. Suddenly, the new relationship he chose feels shallow against the depth of the woman he left behind. After 60, you don't win a man back by standing still in grief. You win his regret, and sometimes his return, by moving forward, by showing him through your actions that your story is still unfolding beautifully without him. He may try to replace you, but how can he replace a woman who has become even more than she was before? I've seen this happen again and again. A man thinks you'll stay the same after he leaves, but when he looks back and sees a woman stronger, healthier, and happier, he can't shake the thought that he let go of the best part of his life. That's why the last key is simple. Keep growing, keep transforming. So we've walked through each key one by one. Now it's time to step back and look at them as a whole. In this conclusion, I'll pull everything together and show you the lesson these truths all point to. We've gone through each key together, and it all adds up to one simple truth. After 60, making a man regret and miss you has nothing to do with chasing or proving yourself. It comes from your dignity, your boundaries, your calm, and the growth that makes you impossible to replace. These are what echo in his heart long after he's gone, even if he's with someone else. What matters most is this: when you stand firm in who you are, you don't just make a man look back, you create a life for yourself that is calm, respected, and joyful, no matter what he chooses. As Epictetus reminded us, no man is free who is not master of himself. And when you master your peace and self-worth, you not only become unforgettable, you also become truly free. So if this message has spoken to you, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to Journey After 60, and save it for the days you need a reminder of your strength. Most of all, I'd love to hear your story in the comments, because your wisdom could be the light another woman needs on her path. Thanks for watching my video, and see you next time.